packing up and leaving the house right now. Dude, I'm a bit nervous. Not for today, but for tomorrow. Tomorrow night, it's supposed to get down to it was negative 15 at some point, but now it's like negative 11. Now, it's just the way the weather app works. You see, Friday night, so tomorrow night negative 4, but during that night, that's at like midnight, and then on Saturday by like 7 a.m. it's negative 11. It's just, those are next level brutal cold. So I'm like a little bit scared of that. Doesn't look like the wind's gonna be too bad, so during the day it's fine. It's just at night, just camping's gonna suck. And yeah, I'm sure I'll be fine, and if not, it just means I'm gonna have to spend the night doing push-ups and jumping jacks. So it's kind of just like, maybe I'll be good, or maybe I'm just gonna get kicked in the nuts. So a little anxious about that, but whatever. I'm excited too. I'm excited to like test out all my stuff. Heel check. See, this was the bad one. It's doing a lot better. It's like deep in the middle, but it's all hard now. It's stiff. That's good. One thing to note though is my tailbone still hurts. 12 days after I got impaled sliding down the hunt trail. Oh. Putting away everything after having it all scattered everywhere is just like so nerve-wracking. I just think I have everything. It's just my system isn't normal. Neoprene booties last. I think I might have to do some water crossings. Hopefully I don't have to do any when it's negative 11 out. That would suck. Saying goodbye to the Lakeshore house. This was such a great stay. And in the summer you can sit on this beautiful patio and look over the lake. Back on the old dusty trail. Got a ride back from the owner of the Lakeshore house. Just a cool dude. I love that place. Hiking in my new shoes. Thank God. So happy to be out of those freaking boots. The only problem with these is they might just be like town shoes. Like the same with those boots, actually. Those boots just might be like meant for walking around town and be styling. Same with these shoes. So they don't come with another loop, another eyelet near the ankle for a heel lock. So I can't heel lock these. So there's a bit of play in them, especially with the weight of the snowshoes. But I mean, already way better than the boots. This is just really all I could find at that trading post that would meet my needs. But might end up finding an outfitter in the next town or the next one after that and switch out shoes again. I'm gonna have 50 fucking pairs of shoes by the end of this thing, but I'm happy to not be in boots right now. Today's gonna be nice and easy. Tomorrow's when it starts getting scary cold. So that's how it's going. Also, I got these new pants in town to throw over my fleece layer, just because the snow was sticking so much to the fleece layer and then melting and getting it wet. But I didn't realize they're the exact same color as my raincoat. You see that? Is that a fashion faux pas? Or is this just like fashion forward? Either way, I look like a giant turd walking through the woods. Turd man. It's Turd Man. We've also got the fixed gators. So place your bets on how long it takes me to dick these up. Will they last an hour before I put a hole in them? Maybe 2 hours. A day? If I can go a day without kicking myself and putting a hole in these, I'd be impressed. Don't see that happening. It's crazy how the body adapts. It's probably like, I think it's 16 degrees out right now. That's what it was when I left. I checked the weather right before. And it's going to get warmer today. But 16 feels like a freaking heat wave. I'm so hot right now. I'm not pushing too hard. I mean, I did have a bit of coffee, so maybe that's it. But my beard's freezing. You know, I can feel icicles starting to form. So it's cold out. So my body's just like, dude, it needs to be colder. Stop working so hard. I just found that interesting. That I'm quickly getting acclimatized to the cold. And I say that and I'm being a cocky bitch right now. And then, you know, tomorrow it's getting down to negative 12 or whatever it's going to be. It's fluctuated between negative 16 and negative 11 tomorrow night. So that'll check my butt. Yeah. Plan for today, just do as many miles as I can. That way, when it's super cold, I can get out of the woods fast and warm up in Caratunk. I already called the Sterling Inn, which is a little bit down the road in town, to make sure I can get a room. Like, are you guys open? Do I need to schedule something in advance? Just because I'm gonna want to be warm when it's that cold out. It's gonna be pushing my sleep system to the limit. Here's my view. Little scenic view action. The scenic view of the day. Nice. Going up in elevation just 100 feet and the snow completely changes. I was probably sinking maybe 6-8 inches down into the snow, directly getting off the road there back on the trail, and you know, for the last couple miles. But you go up in a little in elevation and it gets a little more consolidated, a little more crispy right now, which is nice. It's kind of interesting because it must just be warmer down low, which makes it a little mushier, because then as I keep on going up, what I've experienced is the higher I go up, the snow conditions are actually worse. So I don't know, there's just like different zones. Very low, the snow conditions can be great, or they can be super mushy. A little higher, and it doesn't seem to be like linear. It doesn't seem to be like lowest is best snow, and then as you go higher it's worse. There's just like low could be really shit, mid could be really good, high could be really shit. It's kind of all over the place, and it probably has to do with the fact that I'm continually moving south as I'm hiking through. So, you know, the snow conditions might just be different just because the weather hit different 10 miles north than it did 10 miles south. Look at me cruising down on this. Just on the other side of this little hill, I was breaking through knee deep. The snow dynamics are so weird. It's just all over the place. I was just 10 seconds ago, I was like, oh no, we're getting ready for a long day, because the snow just was not holding my weight and I was going all the way in. And now I'm on this side of this little hill and I can be on top of it. Very interesting. I'm really curious to see how this Yeti works. This new water bottle, I got insulated one. What it has is there's a, sorry, it's hard to film with. Here, can I put the camera up here? Yeah. It's got two separate things. So it's got like a lid here, and then it's got this inner part here to fill it up. And I'm hoping if every time I fill it up and really clean out those threads, there's like a little insulation there, and screw that on, that won't be too hard to get open. But then most importantly, I think this cap is like a little insulated, and so hopefully it won't freeze on the top there. Just the biggest thing with water right now is all my containers freeze. For some reason I thought the neoprene sleeve on the Nalgene was going to stop that water from freezing. Like when it's 0 degrees or below 10, that shit freezes immediately, and then the threads freeze and I can't get into my water. It's just a whole big ordeal. And so I found that the insulated bottle works the best, and I guess you could take time every time you got water and freaking boil it, but I don't have the time to break that thing out every time, nor do I want to go through that kind of fuel to boil all my water. Ah shit, my patch is already given up. My patch, my gator already sucks. But yeah, so maybe that insulated water bottle will be the savior to all my problems. I'm gonna tie my shoes now. Can't believe my patch is already given up. I use seam seal. Maybe, hopefully that's just the parts that the seam seal wasn't on. That's just the adhesive. God, dude. Gators and shoes. The bane of my existence. Oh, was the lens dirty that whole time? Yo, look at this. Someone broke the trail. Oh, we're gonna be cruising now. God, I wonder how far they went. Sure hope they went on a 30-something mile hike and went all the way to Caratunk. That'd sure be neat. Oh. Dude, it's so nice when someone's broken trail. The thing about the snowshoes is, yeah, you gotta lift it. You postal in a little bit, you gotta lift it out. But also, they never sink down perfectly flat on each step that you sink in. So, your ankles are constantly cockeyed. You're never landing flat. So it's just a lot more work. And so also when someone's packed down the trail and you can, 1, not sink, and 2, plant your foot flat each time, it's a different world. I mean, it's 100% easier. I don't know. It's so much easier. I'll be curious to know when I get to southern Maine, if anybody's gone over those big 4K peaks recently, broke some trail for me, because Whitecap was an ass kicker, because it was all fresh snow that I was sinking in, and so someone's broken trail. It's a game changer. It's a little treat for me. Also, if this keeps up, it changes my mileage for the day. That's how big of a difference it makes. I could probably double. I'd probably go twice as fast on this. Double the mileage that I can do. Maybe not double, but add a good 25%. Sons of guns. They only came in like, I don't know, a quarter of a mile, half of a mile. Alright. Well, maybe I'm breaking trail for the guy behind me, if there is one. Happy to do my service. It is crazy. Sun's out, it's warm out, we got snow melting, and tomorrow night it's gonna be -10. It's gonna be like a 40-degree swing. I wonder how the winds are gonna be tomorrow with that change in temp. Moxie Bald might be a little reckless. Also got a bunch of coyote prints. Yotes are out. Just made it to the East Branch Piscataquis River. Flawlessly handled that pronunciation. Oh, it goes that way. There's breaks in the ice there. So we'll see how this water crossing goes. Always enjoyable. I like this. Hikers, please register. We got no registration cards, but we've got, is that 2 dimes and a penny? Got 21 cents and some pens in there. Oh, there you go. Or not, I guess. How is this really that shitty at picking up? Oh, there you go. Yeah, so I guess they haven't had stuff in here for a while, but if anybody wants 21 cents, it's here for you. Alright. You know what? I don't have any music or anything playing, but I'm going to take this headphone out so I can hear cracks. Is there a beaver dam there? Is that why there's such a difference? Dude, I just hate this. Fuck. Dude, I just heard a giant crack. One second. Let me check gut hook. Or far out guides. Let me see if that is a beaver dam. Let me look at the pictures of this. God, dude, my balls just crawled up into my throat. East Branch. Alright, cross the East Branch. The river is generally knee deep. Great. Has no bridge. Be careful in crossing. Alright, I'm gonna go look downstream a little bit and I'll reconvene. Can you see, like, the giant hump there? Like, why is the water down there so much lower? Does that mean there's that much ice up? So there's a big sheet of ice underneath this layer on top that I'm cracking. Look at me, I'm just a giant baby. It was really simple. I mean, it was cracking back there, alright, in my defense. And look at this. Like, that doesn't scare the fuck out of you? Look at that giant drop. Over there in the corner, that's like 4 feet, so down to water. So, if water is waist deep and then 4 feet, you break through that. I can't wait to be done with stupid fucking frozen water crossings. I just feel stupid right now. I just feel like an idiot. Because if something goes wrong, what's my What's my defense there? I thought the water was... I thought it was frozen. You know, it's January. People have got ice shelters up on lakes, but with this stuff moving, I just don't trust it. And it would just be such a real shame to get myself into trouble. I'm crossing water right now. It'd be a shame to get myself into trouble just because I handled one of these situations wrong. So that's why I'm being such a baby. Oh yeah. Nick, the owner of the Lakeshore House, gave me a venison stick. Yeah, buddy. I'm trying to do a little hiking without the snowshoes on. The snow is really light down here. So, we're gonna see how this goes. Honestly, I pretty much started this video when I started walking. I think I'm already over not using snowshoes. You don't really get much purchase. Even though it's only a couple inches, it's still kind of annoying without the purchase of the snowshoe. Who knows? Well, that experiment lasted the amount of time it takes to eat one venison beef stick. It's more annoying to walk in shoes. I'm throwing the snowshoes back on. Alright, another water crossing. This ice looks pretty thick, but there is a break right there. Little ice bridge. Okay. I don't know where it goes from here. I'm on an island. Gotta get to the other shore. Could someone tell me where I go? I'm gonna look at the map. I don't really feel like scanning the area on the ice. Alright, I made it to the other side. I just skirted that island and then came across. Still haven't seen the blaze on this side. I don't know. I'm on the bank though, so at least I'm safe. See it. Well, no wonder I didn't see it. I had to like go through all these little branches here to get on the trail. I'm filming on my phone right now, so that's why this is a different view. I don't know why I'm explaining that. Looking at that, the picture of that ford on far out made it look really scary. I'm glad that ice seemed thick. This is like some of the situations I find. This is not bad at all. It's inches of water. But it could mean a wet toe, which isn't great. But just there's like lips of ice and cracks and all kinds of shit that you just gotta hope you don't break through. So that's what I'm dealing with here. I should have just eaten all my meals in town at the Lakeshore House. It's really cheap and the food's good. Instead, I just had one meal there and then just gave in to my, what's it called? What's it called when someone freaking, oh, hermit, yeah. God, I'm an idiot. Yeah, I should have eaten all the meals there. Instead I just succumbed to my hermit tendencies and started just going to the gas station and picking up pizza and stuff. It's awesome. The gas station in town, their food is great too, but I'm paying the price for eating too much of it. I think I've reached a point where I can't trust these farts anymore. Whew. Yeah. Too much gas station food. Wow, I'm dumb sometimes. I just went full gerbil brain. I don't even know what I'm thinking. Fight the gerbil brain, dude. Keep consciousness. I think I just whiffed one of my own farts and it just sent me into another dimension. Whew. Alright, well, making my way to camp, I guess. I don't know. Oh, you've got to be fucking shitting me. A water crossing at night? God damn it, my luck is shit with these at night. I've broken through the last one. Fuck! Whew. Did it seem like I was worked up about the water crossing? Because I was just acting. I wasn't at all. It's just easy. It's just easy work. I had to go way upstream and found a beaver dam to cross on top of. Alright. I just ended up stopping at the shelter. I was tired. I just hit a wall once the sun went down. I was getting really tired on trail. I was almost thinking about setting up the tent. But I made it. Now I'm cooking dinner. Eat a bunch of food. Pass out. Maybe I'll get up early if I'm going to look at the map and see if I think I can do both peaks tomorrow or not. There's like 2 big climbs on this stretch. And if I can do both of them tomorrow, I might try to. But yeah, it all just depends. We'll see how it is. But now it's just getting colder. It's just getting colder until it's like -14. We're going to get through it with my Nerds gummy clusters.